great night for hockey. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski. Well, we know the home team is ready to go for the playoffs, and it's the final tune-up before they do it for real. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Leafs are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Takes it at center. Atlanta's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. Forces the turnover. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Tavares finds an opening and you know that he's going to try and take it. This time just gets a little too fancy and loses the puck.
Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. And that one's turned away. The Blades have it now. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Receives the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Jerseys, hats, keychains, you name it. Smartphone cases. They got you covered at the team store. Check them out online or you can visit it just outside the arena. Open 7 days a week. Oh, he got paddled by Reimer. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. You can get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, James, an opportunity to see the league's top-ranked power play their first one of the game to get the go-ahead goal. And what a line this is. They can move the puck, the ability to find open lanes, and man, can they shoot.
Atlanta's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Nyes. Shot! Denies him with the save.
Reimer's been consistent all season long. I mean, his team's in the winning column. His save percentage is up, and he's a real reason why they have a chance in every game. Well, the holding penalty is going to be called, and really it's a desperation play when your opponent has a step on you and you reach out.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Takes it to the front. Atlanta's got the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by McCabe. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Now over to Tavares. Hard hit frees up the puck. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. Atlanta's got it along the wall.
Nyes is about to get out of the box.
Slides it across, and that goes off the iron and stays out.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
And look at this, all sorts of pressure here building. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, still scoreless in this one. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Benoit. The Leafs play it along the boards. Handles the pass from the right wing. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Quick pass across to Hargrove. Knocked away with the stick by Holmberg. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Bear. Sends it over to Pacioretty. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Pacioretty's got it against the boards. Huge hit in the corner. Here's a chance to set up now. The Blades carrying it along the blue line. And that slides right out to center ice. Scooped up along the wall by Heron. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Centering feed! And that's intercepted. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Still looking for our first goal. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Kakko's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. And now he passes up to Holtz. Oh, great read on the play. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Holtz. Oh, look at this chance. That's gloved by Reimer. Atlanta's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Holtz. And now it's to Robertson. And he sends it across to Järnkrok. Atlanta's gained possession along the boards. Passed up ahead. Here's a pass down low. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And he gives it over to Robertson. Pass to Järnkrok. Quick shot! Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Dished on over to Nolan. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's the pass. He scores! What a goal!
Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Atlanta's forecheck finally breaks through as they get on the board here late in the first.
Good teams find ways to be successful, and they do just that. And they've been clawing their way through to the offensive end all game long, and they finally get rewarded.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Picked up along the boards by Matthews. Here's a chance behind the net. And he hangs on to the puck. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Reimer. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Johnson's taking it from his own end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Sacrifices the body. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 the score. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Tavares.
Toronto's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. The Leafs have had more shots and more scoring chances here in the first, and yet they still find themselves trailing late in the opening frame. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Atlanta's looking to break out. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. 2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Reimer's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Toronto's put a lot of pucks on net, and yet they still find themselves trailing here in the second. The Blades win the draw, and somehow he hangs on. Shot, and that goes off his blocker. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blades lead it 1-0. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Sends a pass over. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Passes it over. From the place 99 made famous. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Yarncrocs won it in their own end. The Leafs gain possession. Look at this, 2-on-1. And they dump it deep into the zone. Handles the puck. Dishes it off. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Knies works the puck in his own zone. Loses his balance on the play. Handles it again. Atlantis gain the line and into the zone. And he takes the feed. Puck scooped up by Yarncroc. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that goes off course off a body. Tries to feed it over to Rippon. Picked up by Dewar.
Toronto's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Big time stop there. Quick pass to Rippon. Here's a shot. Oh, and he misses on a grade A+ scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
And he comes up with a huge stop. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
You're trailing by 1 and you take a penalty. Not the way to get back in the game.
As they're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Handles the pass. Slides it back to the blue line. Moves the puck. Big save by the goaltender. Pinned up along the boards. The Blades play it along the blue line. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained O-zone pressure by the opponent.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Blades win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. with some open space at center. And he takes the feed. Atlanta's got the puck against the half wall. Tremendous stop by Stolarz. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Angles it over to Nolan. The Blades fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Past the midway mark in this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Atlanta's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! Off a skate and fronted into the back of the net.
Oh, this is a tough one, James. I've been there before. You're trying to defend in front of the net. Instead, it goes off your skate and in it.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Atlanta's got to be feeling good about their game right now. Up by 2 here in the back half of this game.
Yeah, over half the game played, and they're up by a few goals. They won't want to change their mindset at all, and sometimes the break, it can get you a little rested, but can also change the tune. They'll want to make sure they come out in the...
And they score!
Well, they score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
Atlanta's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun out there, and there's been a wave right through the bench.
And now he moves it to Marner. Puck picked up in the open ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Reimer's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Blades lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Toronto's won the faceoff. Atlanta's gained possession. Heron's got the puck. Feed to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Handles it along the blue line. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Atlanta's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Heron's going to play it against the half wall. And he makes the save. Toronto's got the puck. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Takes it to the net, scores! And the rookie is at it again.
Well, he gets his 10th of the season, and I'm telling you, there's this trajectory, and it's one way, and it's only up. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Well, the youngster certainly showing that he fits in the league. That's 10 goals now.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at positive production when you look at his numbers, James. I mean, coming into a league as a rookie, there are so many nuances and ways you got to find a way to integrate yourself into the game, and he's doing a fantastic job.
Atlanta's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Lorenz wins it in the offensive zone.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Atlanta's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. And they win the draw on their own end. And it's a quick pass to Hargrove. Punches it away in his own end. Atlanta's got possession here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Takes the feed. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Takes a shot. And he shuts the door on that. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Puck is dropped on period number 3, and I almost wonder if they might make it run time given the score to this point. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Toronto's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Atlanta's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Tavares. Here's a chance in front. Oh, what a stick save.
Reimer's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But he does a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Tremendous close save by Stolarz. Atlanta's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Beautiful defensive effort. And a stick breaks that up. Nolan's got it into offensive territory. Feeds it over. They fight for it along the boards. Puck exits the zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Atlanta's got it in their own zone. And break. Here's a chance. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Slides the puck across to Lorentz. Kampf's got it along the wing. Scores! Coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow!
Well, you got to love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and when they got the puck, they found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity.
Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
The Leafs don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Atlanta's got the puck along the wall. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Works it across to Lorentz. Puck sent over to Ekman Larsson. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he takes the dish. Cutting to the slot. Toronto's got possession while undermanned. Feeds the puck to Ekman Larsson. Good defensive effort to poke it away. To his teammate. Takes a shot. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't
He
he?
scores! And look who's at it again as the points continue to pile up.
Well, 50 is a huge number, James, and everyone around him knows that his teammates are up. They're congratulating him. You can see the stick taps right there. But this has been an unbelievable year for him so far, and it's incredible to think what he can continue to do. Well, I love this play and really the relentless will to shield the puck. I mean, it's not easy to ward off your opponent numerous times as you're getting pushed and shoved, James. But he finds a way to do it, and he buries it.
Atlanta's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
And they'll dump it in. The Blades gain control of the puck against the wall. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Atlanta's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Atlanta's looking to break out of their own end. Puck picked up by Rippon. Look at this! From point blank! Denies him in close.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Rippon's moving the puck through his own zone. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for.
It's a 2-on-1. And they'll just dump that one in. Atlanta's got the puck. The Blades will play it from the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Oh, wow. Makes the save. Denies him again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the defense?
Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down, the booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out.
Atlantis playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Stopped by the goaltender. Tavares draws a penalty. Looks like a slashing call coming up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
When you lose position on your opponent and you're fighting for that puck, instead of coming under the stick for the takeaway, and you go over and you hack, you're going to get the call. Slashing it is.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Johnson's working it around in the corner. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Gets it over to Nolan. Takes the feed.
Zadorov's been a key contributor in this game, a real reason why they're blowing their opponent out. 4 points and still counting.
What a steal in his own end. Here they come, 3 of them. Atlanta's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Fires it on net. Oh, they score! And a shorty at that.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go in attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Atlanta's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
And they win that draw at center. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a shorthanded goal, but both teams now back to even strength.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
And he slides it quickly to Marner. Tiptoes around the poke check. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Slides it diagonally to Riley. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Reimer.
Atlanta's got to be impressed with this game tonight. Certainly their coaching staff anyways. It looks like their team has bought in, trust the process.
Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Well, so creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Atlanta's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Moves it to Rippin. Into the offensive zone. Atlanta's on the attack. Sends the pass over. Here's a chance on the breakaway. And he puts that one aside with ease. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, look at the pass. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Inside of the final minute here in the third. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Reimer. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Atlanta's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. The Leafs win the faceoff. Fantastic save! Holmberg's on the attack in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Feeds the puck across to Holmberg. Takes the pass. Atlanta's got the puck here in the open ice. Slides it over to Kampf. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it across. Glove save and the play continues. Scoops up the puck now. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Holmberg. It is all over. Well,